The first trading day of the week, Monday, December 1st, 2025. I was at my trading desk right at 4 a.m. There were no setups or movement until 4:30 a.m. I had been following some tickers. Out of them, I picked the ticker symbol NFA to start this week. I placed a small buy order at 4:40 a.m., which was filled at 4:43 a.m. I purchased 12 shares with the average cost of $1.60. From previous week's losses, I had a mindset of playing very safe this week and not totally count on the signals from the indicators. I plan to highly rely on dollar cost averaging and make it my #1 criteria for most of my trades this week, which I stick to. Goal was to keep average shares purchased around 12 to 30 shares per buy order in this trade. There was a time that I even went down to about 6 shares purchased per order. I kept purchasing, doing the dollar cost averaging all the way until 6:02 a.m. That was my purchase for 33 shares at $1.46. Stock really didn't move in the direction I wanted it to move, and it was time to get ready for work, so I decided to place some more purchase orders while getting ready for work. At 6:27 a.m., one of my buy order for 13 shares filled at $1.47. My last 2 buy orders were filled at 7:12 a.m., few seconds apart. First one for total of 13 shares at $1.48. And the second one was for 14 shares at $1.49. Not to mention, I had small buy orders in between, which I don't want you bore with for the small quantity. Between the ones I have mentioned here and the other small ones, I had a total of 51 buy orders, doing the dollar cost averaging on this ticker, accumulating 737 shares total. Yes, you can say this trade was a drag. This particular trade lasted longer than I usually like them to be, as I have to be at work at 7 a.m. And I really don't get that much of chance to keep an eye on them. But on Monday mornings things are a little slow at work, so I was able to keep an eye on it. Around 7:25 a.m. the indicators started giving a positive signal. I decided to take whatever profit I could. I placed a sell order of all the shares I had at a price where at least I will be green. I had accumulated 737 shares, so I placed a sell order to sell all of them at average cost of $1.58, and I was able to sell all of them at 7:30 a.m. This is not the typical transaction I like to do extending in my work, because it's very difficult to change the orders or keep an eye on them or have any kind of distraction at work. But at the end of the day, I was able to walk away with a profit of $26.73. It was a small profit, but it was a green trade. Few things to notice about this particular trade is my first purchase was at $1.60, and I sold my shares at $1.58. That's 2 cents less than my first purchase price, and I still ended up green. Just shows you that how you can turn a negative start into a positive or break even, if you hold on to your capital and use the strategy of dollar cost. Certainly the movement on the stock has to be right. You cannot turn any and every negative start into positive. But in cases you just made a mistake of entering at a wrong price, as long as the stock has the momentum, you could correct it to a level of no loss exit, or if you are lucky might walk away with a small green, like I did. NFA was the only stock I traded that day. Nothing big, but at least it was a green day. As always, thank you for your time, and I appreciate you watching my videos. The likes, dislikes, and the subscribe on channel and video are always welcome, and so are your comments. I read all of them in person and respond to them. Likes and dislikes are great, but what really helps me in creating a good content and videos for you guys is rating from you guys. You can do that by typing in comments how you grade this video on scale of -1 to 11. You can pick any number between -1 and 11, and it'll just take you a second to type it in. For example, -1 indicates stop making content. 0 indicates don't like it. 5 indicates it's okay. 10 indicates it's a content I like and would like more. 11, I love it and it helped me. I would deeply appreciate it. It helps me in creating the content. Your opinion matters because I'm creating these videos for you guys, and it takes a lot of time and effort in creating a good content, and I want to create something which is good and helpful to someone in some way. Happy and safe trading, everyone. Hopefully everyone has a great week ahead.